Welcome! Today we're going to be learning how to use Google Drive. If you haven't heard of it, Google Drive is a way for you to save your documents, presentations, and basically anything that you would create in Microsoft Office products on the internet in what's known as the cloud. That way you can access them anywhere that you have internet connection, which is really great if you have a hard time remembering to bring your thumb drive, or if you've experienced in the past where maybe you saved something to a thumb drive or somewhere and you aren't able to open it. Now it will be readily accessible from anywhere that you have an internet connection. So you will need a Gmail account, so go ahead and sign into that. If you do not already have a Gmail account, all you need to do is click the little sign up button and follow the prompts to create that Gmail account. It should only take you a couple of minutes and it's very easy, totally free, and necessary to use Google Drive. Alright, so I am signed into my Gmail account and it brought me to the general search page. If I look up at the top across this bar, I see that I have Google Plus for social networking. I can perform an image search, look for maps, but what I'm looking for is over here, Google Drive. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I see that it brings me a list of things that I've already created. If you look over on the side, it says create, so you can go ahead and click that, and it gives you a list of icons. So you can create a new folder just like you would on the computer, that you might have one already that's titled My Documents, for example. You can create a document, which is similar to Microsoft Word, presentation, which is just like Microsoft PowerPoint, spreadsheet, which is also similar to Microsoft Excel. And then there's some forms and some drawings that you can play with once you become more familiar with using Google Drive. For our purposes today, we're just going to be focusing on creating documents and presentations. So I'm going to first create a folder to put my new documents and presentations in. And I will call this AC Lab 2013. You might title yours English 11 or personal documents or work documents, whatever is appropriate for the work that you're doing. Click create, and I see my new folder pop up here. So I'm going to go into that folder and there's nothing in it. So I will click create again, and I'm going to be creating a document. So I'll click document. And what it pulls up is pretty much a Word document. I can go ahead and begin typing. Now, one great feature about Google Drive is that all the work you do is automatically saved. So you don't need to go to File and Save As or do any of that. Any change you make will automatically be saved in your document. You may want to rename your document. It defaults to Untitled. So I'll click rename and I'll just call this example 1. Click OK, and the title of my document now shows here. Along the toolbar, you'll see many of the features that you would find in Word. You may not have as many options for fonts, but you have several, and certainly enough to accomplish general academic tasks. You can change the font size, you can insert links, align your papers, whatever you need to do. It gives you some formatting options. Another great feature is the share feature. So right now, I'm the only one who can access this document. So it's just like having it on my home computer. Nobody else can see it, but if you click share, so let's say you're working with a group and you need to collaborate, you can go down to invite people and enter your partner's names, and you can choose what privileges to give them. So maybe this is a collaborative paper and your partner needs to be able to edit it, so select edit. Or you just want their feedback, so maybe you want to share it with a teacher, and so you'll click can comment, or you just want them to be able to view it, whatever you choose. Or you can go ahead and email them the link directly. So I'm going to click cancel since I'm not sharing that with anybody right now. Now, if you had shared it with a teacher or a partner, they could go in, click comment, and their notes would be added to the side. So you can give each other feedback, you can leave notes for yourself, and when those are resolved, you'll just click on the comment box, click resolve, and it goes away. All right, another thing to note in Google Drive is that these will open up in new windows. So I'm in the window for my drive, but if I click on the example, I am in an entirely new window. So just keep that in mind while you're working. It won't give you the option of the back button when you're done. You'll just click the X. Now, let's say that you are more comfortable typing your work on your home computer just in a regular standard Word document. That's fine too. But you want to be able to access it at school, and you don't have a thumb drive and you've forgotten how to send it as an attachment or whatever the reason, what you'll do is instead of clicking create, you're going to click this arrow, which is upload files, and you're going to find the file that you want. So you'll search for my documents. I'm going to go ahead and see, I'm going to upload my learning theories paper. And it takes just a couple of seconds to convert, and it shows you that this is a Word document. Now, it doesn't allow me to edit it immediately. I'm going to need to double click open. And even still, this only allows me to view the document. So what you'll need to do is go to edit, I'm sorry, go to file, file, open with Google Docs. Now you're ready to edit your paper. So you'll see all of our options come across the top, and you can begin typing. The other options would only allow you to read. So hopefully that is a good primer into Google Docs, and this will be a tool that you will be able to use throughout your high school and college experience, and even in the future for personal things that that you type or maybe need to keep files of.